Good morning, happy Saturday. What do we have here? A new refrigerator and freezer combo from SetPower, DT45. So when I opened the door this morning, this box was sitting here. I didn't know it had been delivered, and there was a big dent in the box, and the box was sitting up on its end when it clearly says this side up, but it was sitting on this side. So what are you gonna do? But anyway, so we got it unboxed. Comes with good styrofoam protection, so I don't see any dents in the product itself. This is very cool. It's 48 quarts, and you can use this as a refrigerator and this is a freezer, or you can use both as a refrigerator. I'll probably use both as a refrigerator most of the time, but if I get a hankering for ice cream, I could turn this on as a freezer. I see something important already. I don't know what this big plate is for, but these four things, these are tie downs. And it has bolts here that you would put your tie downs onto. So that's important. I'm gonna let it sit for an hour and then we'll plug it up, turn it on. It's got all the cables that you need. You can run it on DC power or you can run it on AC power. Man, I love SetPower brand fridges. Never had a problem with a SetPower. I really like this new control board layout. It's down here. That looks much easier to navigate through than the old one. You just toggle through that very easily. And then each side has its own cooling temperature. Okay, I'm not going to be using this AC adapter for the test. I'm going to be using this power station because I think this is the most accurate way to do it. Because I think most people who get a portable refrigerator for camping is going to be doing it this way. So, got it plugged in and plugged in. Okay, so when I was thinking about what do I put in here to test this, then it suddenly came to me. Beer. Beer and sparkling water. So I got an 8-pack of sparkling water over here. Looks like you could put about 16 of those in there. And this is almost a full 30-pack of beer. Looks like you could put like 60 cans of beer in this thing. It's huge. So you got me sold already. I found a couple of bottles of water, so I put those in there too. And also, I put my old-fashioned trusty thermometer in here. So that's the current temperature. It's almost 70. So I'm gonna time it, turn it on, and I'll set it down to, let's say, 35 degrees on both compartments. And we'll see how long it takes to get down to 35 degrees. Okay, the power station is on. And let's turn this on. There we go. Oh, it's bright out here. I don't know if you can see that. It says 67 on this side. The camera's not picking it up, but it says 67. And this side says 68. Okay, I just set each of these compartments for 36 degrees. I know I said 35, but I'm going 36 degrees on each compartment. Now I gotta set the timer. Okay, it's only been 5 minutes, but check it out. It's only using 43 watts. That's on max. That's set to max power, not eco mode. So, I've already removed these bolts from here. This is what they look like, and you'll need one of these little star drivers to get them out. But the reason that I'm doing this is because this is going to be the mounting point when I install it in the Casita. Okay, while that runs and cools down, I'm gonna start getting ready to install it. So what I'll have to do is remove this vent cover and then go on the inside, and I'll show you how the current fridge is mounted. Okay, so the current fridge is mounted on a brace across the front, and see how it bolts into the fridge I'm probably going to end up using this hole and this hole for the new fridge, and that keeps it in place. And then I've got another one going across the back that accomplishes the same thing, and it stays put. It's very sturdy, and I'm going to do it the same way. Okay, I've got all the braces off, and it's time to move this one out. There we go. Well, I'm going to need 2 hands. I'll be right back. Okay, I got the old fridge out, and there they are side by side, and I can tell you already this new fridge is much more efficient than the old fridge. This one took 65 watts when it was running on max power, and this one's only got up to 51. So that's a big difference. This fridge is 1 inch longer and 1 inch wider, but the height looks to be almost identical. Check out the specs at SetPower website for all the detailed specs, weights and measures, and also check out the description box of this video. If I have discount codes, that's where they will be. Okay, we just hit 20 minutes of runtime. I'm thinking in 30 minutes total, it'll shut off and it'll be at 36 degrees on the left compartment and the right compartment. In the meantime, I'm trying to line up my pole brace here. See, here's the mounting hole here, and that's the holes I had drilled from the old mount, but they don't line up, look. So I've got to drill 2 new holes about 1 inch inward. Okay, that's going to work now. I just put those bolts in finger tight just to test it, and then it'll have another one on this side, and that way that'll wedge it into the refrigerator cabinet area in the Casita, and we'll be all set. Oh, I just got really lucky. That's going to be my brace across the front, and I didn't even have to drill holes. Those holes that's already in it just happened to line up. Perfect. Oh, wait a minute. It's got an app where you can see everything on your phone. You can see the temperature and all that stuff. So let me scan this and get the app. Oh yeah, the app is awesome. You don't even have to touch any of this stuff here. You can just do it all on the app on your phone. It shows you what the temperature is, shows you everything you need to know, what you want it to be, what it currently is, and you can also go in and adjust your battery management to where you have the battery to shut off if it gets low and what different voltages you want that to happen at. So yeah, this is much more efficient. See, that's 51 watts. Now it's 50 watts, 49 watts, 53, 51. So that's on max power. This old fridge would hit 65 on max power. So that's a more efficient compressor in the new one. The DT45, baby, from SetPower. Well, that did take a little longer than I thought. I thought it would take about 30 minutes. It took 42 minutes to cool down. It started at 70 and it got it down to 36. So now it's time to start installing this, but take a look at that. Take a look at all of that space and all that beer that you could put in this. Okay, I got the new fridge in the Casita now. So all I got to do is put the cover back on. And there it is. Let me give you a shot from the inside. Here we go. And there it is. It's just like it was before. But this one was a little bit longer. Kind of sticks out almost to the edge there. But I put my Reflectix back up because my heater vent is right there, straight across from it. I've also got a curtain. Let me put that up. All right, and there you go, all concealed behind the curtain. Okay, I got the curtain flipped up where we can get to it. And there you go. It's just enough height for the lids to open. So, and I can get to it fine. See, I can reach all the way. I'm touching the bottom. So no slider needed. And this way it gets more ventilation because the vents are back there. And I couldn't turn it sideways anyway. It wouldn't have room to vent. And this is just like the old one was. So we're going with this. I'm happy with it. Okay, so I'm going to leave it unplugged and the lid's cracked a little bit, and let's go clean up the mess. Okay, the vent's back in place. Now I need to pick up some tools. And now I've got to clean up all this mess. So check out the description for any discount codes I might be able to round up for you. And I would go with this one. They have another one called the RF45, I think. Maybe you want to check it out too. But that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching. Take care, be well, and smash the bell.